Hey fans of Alaskan bush people. If you've been scrolling through social media and wondering, what's Snowbird Brown up to these days? You're not alone. Luckily, she recently connected with fans in a Q&A video and gave some pretty honest and heartfelt updates about her life, family, and future. So let's break it down. First off, yes, she's still in Washington. That's where the Brown family settled after their move from Alaska, and Bird is still very much living the off-grid lifestyle. She talked about how the family farm is still under construction, and she's hoping to add more animals soon. If you've followed her over the years, you know animals have always been a big part of her life. From cows to cats, her love for them shines through, and it's something fans truly admire. Now, let's get into the personal stuff, because fans did not hold back with their questions. One of the most repeated ones, her age. A lot of viewers were surprised to learn that she's in her early 30s, with many saying she looks closer to 12 than 30. Bird took it all in stride, smiling through the questions. Others were curious about where exactly in Washington she lives, but she wisely chose not to share that detail, saying it felt a little too risky to reveal. The question of relationships came up too. Of course it did. Everyone wanted to know if she was married or dating. She made it clear that she's not married and isn't really interested in dating or marriage at the moment. For now, she's focused on her family, her animals, and living life the way she wants to. That's something that really resonated with her fans. Some of the questions were a little more emotional. People kept asking about her dad, Billy Brown, and Bird had to remind everyone, again, that he passed away. That's obviously still a tough subject, and she handled it with grace. When asked about her mom, Amy, she shared a more hopeful update. Amy is in remission right now. That was a relief to hear, especially after her previous battle with cancer and a recent hospitalization earlier this year for pneumonia. As for the rest of the Brown family, Bird said they're somewhere in Washington, each doing their own thing. It seems like they're still close, but maybe spread out a bit more than before. And yes, someone asked about the Alaskan Bush People show. Bird didn't say much, just that she couldn't really talk about it. That got some fans wondering, is there still some sort of contract keeping them quiet? Or is it truly over for good? Interestingly, Bird mentioned she'd love to return to Alaska someday, but she doesn't know when or if that'll actually happen. She's just taking things day by day, focusing on her health and happiness. And speaking of health, it's worth noting that she's still recovering from surgery she had in 2022 to remove 2 massive ovarian tumors. Though they weren't cancerous, doctors warned her there's a high risk they could come back. She's staying on top of her checkups and doing her best to live a healthy, grounded life. So what's next for Snowbird Brown in 2025? Maybe a book? A return to the wilds of Alaska? Or simply more quiet days on the farm? Whatever it is, fans are clearly rooting for her every step of the way. What do you think Bird's next chapter will look like? Would you love to see her on TV again? Or maybe sharing her journey in a book of her own?